Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
We got a lot going on. Chuck's double parked. There's 2 kids upstairs. Our wives left us. We're gay now. But here we are. We're recording.
This is a funky episode. There's 2 cats here. There's 2 babies here.
I'm gay.
There's 2 homos here.
You
There's
got
only
that right.
1 mother here.
Yes.
Chuck is literally double parked. All you hear is honking, and we're trying to play it down like, I think you're fine. And I just see 3 people jumping on his hood. They drew a swastika on his car. They let the air out of the tires.
He shouldn't have bought a Cybertruck. That's on him.
Where did he go? Oh, boy.
His car's gone.
This
Jeez,
poor guy.
I mean, kill Whitey on the side.
I feel bad, honky lips. I feel bad for Chuck because he looks like that, but also
yeah, that's a problem.
He came out here an hour ago. He's been driving around looking for parking for 40 minutes. He finally double parked. He's in hot water because he punted our recorder last time and killed an episode.
You got that right. It's some tension.
He feels terrible. I feel bad that he feels bad.
I feel hungover, but yeah, we're making it all work, and we're here for the people, and we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we got to get in there. I don't know. I mean, we're all fucking
Pipes.
whack because we lost an episode.
Yes.
So then we recorded it at 11 o'clock. So I told some fresh stories, but some old stories. So I
Right.
don't know what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Our periods are off. We were in sync, Jerry. I mean, we were bleeding together like The Shining down the hallway, and now it's all topsy-turvy.
By the way, is our episode of We Might Be Drunk coming out, or do we fuck up?
Oh, you know what happened?
Uh-oh.
Gaffigan came on and threw his big old pale dick around and said, I need that out. Toot sweet.
Okay. No,
so
it's
you're
better for
next.
us. It's better for us. Okay, I just
Okay,
wanted
great.
to make sure they weren't like, Tom's too drunk, Joe's gay.
No.
My father said cut it.
No, that food-loving honky came in and was like, hey, I got to get this out for something with his bourbon.
No, it worked out great. How long do you think I can keep this balanced?
Well, if you don't move, I think if you hang like that, you got all night.
Maybe. Remember that was a big posture thing when we were
Yes,
boys.
the
You put a
book.
book on the head to see if you had good posture. Which Chuck, by the way, that thing would be sliding off all over the place.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, he couldn't get the Koran up there.
So what's been going on? Where you been? I don't even know. Oh, I went to Acme. I talked about that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, mini app.
Minneapolis, and I gotta tell you, that club is just the showroom
Sure.
is great. The green room's a little iffy, frankly.
That's true. It's a ISIS bunker in there.
You want to just some club? You know what they should do? Have you ever heard of this thing 360?
The degree?
It's 360 called. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's in business.
No.
You do a 3. Well, you shouldn't do it, but it's a 360. Neither should I. A 360 assessment thing where everybody you know or work with anonymously just hits you with everything, and you can write whatever you want. Because Derek had to do one for work. I first heard about it from this guy Dan Harris who did one.
It's an evaluation.
An evaluation, and it's
I see.
anonymous, so people can literally write, "Fuck your mother, you fucking piece of shit."
Yikes.
But some people write like, "We love you, but you pick your nose and wipe it on my asshole," whatever it is.
Okay, this is not bad. It's help. It's criticism, constructive.
I think it's constructive criticism, and you're supposed to do it with all the people you know. Why did I start talking about? Oh, comedy clubs should do this.
That's good. The only problem is you're going to get those bitter queefs out there who go, he didn't book me in 1988 because he said I was fat and ugly, and now I'm going to rape you in the Better Business Bureau.
Well, I think, first of all, you think whoever it is would just ignore that and go, well, this guy's always just a bitter psycho.
You hope so.
Although I don't really do that with YouTube comments. I'm like, this guy is killing me. And my therapist is like,
Good point.
what are you, crazy? The guy's a piece of shit. Who would write that?
Chuck.
I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, my dad.
Right.
But I think you get it with comics that work there. You have to have a W-9 from this club.
I like it.
Because some certain clubs, not one I've already mentioned, I would say, hey, you're the only club that doesn't have a waiter. Come back.
Yeah, that's insane. It's 2025 over here. We're in the 90s.
And I wanted a TV in every green room. Partly just because sometimes you have an MC who's a fucking bag of turds.
And they jump ship.
And that 20 minutes, your feature's on stage. I'm sitting there going, yeah, well, it's a lot of work. I met my mother in April, whatever. And you just want a game, so you can go, how about this?
Yes, focus on the game. Quit asking me about my dad.
I think that's so much of love of sport is that you get something to be like, how about this?
I think that's kept father and son together for millennia.
You got that straight.
I think back in Roman times, they go, hey, Dad, look, the lion ate him. And the dad goes, don't talk to me. So I think that's something. I think, and then it had baseball throughout the 50s, and then basketball, NFL. Forget about it.
Well, we talk about that in the Tom Dustin Portrait of a Comedian out in theaters May 9th, New York and LA, April 25th. But he talks about, because I asked him about, have you ever felt uncomfortable socially, because he's so social, but he talked about his whole life growing up, he had no sports influence. So anytime sports came up, he had to fake it, and it fucks with you for your life.
I agree, and I think that's why the WNBA doesn't work, because dad and son can't get into it.
Great point.
I have a point.
Well, that might be causal, though. The real reason is because the women are 5'3" and can't jump 2 inches off the ground.
No, they can't. You know, I've always said they should make the WNBA, because the women aren't watching. That would help if the women started watching. Women are watching NFL or NBA, let alone WNBA.
Right.
So they should make it a reality show.
I think that's a great point.
Make it a 90-day fiancé, a below deck, a bachelor, cunt, whatever it is, and have the ladies fight, get in the locker room, get some drama. Who are you dating? Who are you scissoring, black lady? Boom! Now it's a hit.
I think that's a good point. And then the basketball is just a little clip.
It's a sliver.
Just like, like in a movie during the montage.
Right.
It just says, Wolves 48, Penguins 32. They won this game.
Teen Wolf, I'd say it's 80% movie, 20% basketball, maybe
Absolutely.
10.
First your clothes catch on fire. Then your car hits a tree.
Yeah, what was that? Boof? What was that chick's name?
Boof is an all-time hot.
Who went with Boof? What guy in the writer's room was like, we're going Boof?
Her name's a fart.
Yes, Boof. That's when you chug booze in your ass.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that or you steal something. He boofed it.
Yeah, you fucked up. Oh, see, boof was a fuck-up to me.
Oh, big boof.
I boofed it. I fucked up. Chuck, what do you got?
see.
You got a bag full of wires over there. It makes me think we're not recording. Chuck left and came back with 48 wires. And,
Look at you robbed a Circuit City.
Also, you found parking like that?
Far, yeah.
Okay, wow.
You go, no lot?
No lot.
Oh, good for you.
right.
You know that old Larry David quote, paying for parking is like paying for sex. If I apply myself, I can find it.
Right.
Something
Larry,
like
but
that.
you see, Larry, that Curb Your Larry David got taken by porn people. You know that Instagram we all follow?
No.
It's called Curb Your Larry David. I'm sure you follow it.
I do follow it.
But there's a bunch of crazy porn ladies on there now.
Ah,
It's funky. I'll show you.
yeah. Well, show me later because I don't want to get a pop wood on the pod.
Good point. Remember those days where you could just pop wood by looking at a thing?
Oh,
Now I need to blow myself for a half an hour before I can get hard.
same. Sometimes you'll wake up with one, which is strange because you're
Yes.
like, "What the hell happened during the night? Did a fairy dust tickle my taint?"
I still think dreams are the craziest thing of all time.
I always say Martin Luther King. He had a big one.
Yeah, that was a dream. That's like different kind of dreams. There's different kind of
Sure.
believe in too. I remember when I was a boy, 7 or 8, my Aunt Betty saying, "I don't believe in guns."
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't make sense to me. I was like,
Right.
what are you talking about? The
Yes.
cop has a gun. There's guns. Because
Yes.
I don't ever heard, I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't believe in my child. So
Yes.
it was weird to
I heard that
hear,
one.
I don't believe in guns. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that is a great point. They're real. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. It's happening. I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot you in the face, Aunt Donna.
And it's funny, I have an Aunt Donna.
Whoa! That must have slipped into the subcon.
I think
There's
so.
no way I would pull that.
Well, it's all D's in my family. My family is Deb, Donna, Doug, Da, Dale, and their dad is Duncan.
Jesus,
Yeah.
these nuts.
It's Duncan, Donna, Dale, Deb, Da. It's like a good Will Hunting.
Yeah, no, they do that with the Kardashians. They're all K, so you can't have 3 of them. And then you got the Jimmy Kimmel is Jimmy, Joan, Jackie, Johnny. They're all J's.
Yeah, I never understand that. Will you do that with the
No.
daughter? If you have a daughter, will it be Vanessa or do you have a daughter coming?
No, it's cool on the name.
Oh, gotcha.
The name's not out there.
Oh, I see.
It'll probably slip eventually.
Yeah, eventually it all slips. I tried to do the same thing. It doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
Everyone just says it. But bleep that.
It didn't take.
Well, they won't be able to figure it
But
out.
Vanessa's pretty clever.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm not crazy about that name, but it's a good run.
You know what girl names I like? We're not going to have another kid, but I like Melanie and Valerie.
Wow.
I like a Mel, Val. I like a short name or a long name. You get mad. Melanie. Melanie's a beautiful name.
That's a very nice name. I don't like Melody, but I like Melanie.
Melody is a name?
Then there's melanoma, which you really don't want.
No, that's bad. But isn't there a good one? Oh, that's
Melatonin.
leukemia. Melatonin.
That's good, although she's a little boring.
Val's a great name, too.
Val.
I love a Val. Val Kilmer.
The problem is you just think of the lady at the cellar. That's the problem with names is you go, oh, I fucked a guy in 88 who with the name Val.
Alex.
Exactly. I think we got something with that sports thing with the dad.
Which thing?
Wow, it's with the 360. Well, here's the thing with the 360.
Oh, yeah, 360. Hit me with the 360.
Human beings crave that because we like excellence. That's why Gordon Ramsay comes in there with his big British mop of blonde jizz, and he goes, oh, you call that the sauce, you faggot, or whatever, and you're like, whoa, this guy's coming in and cleaning the house.
Right.
Bar Rescue is another one. Doge. You know, like they come in and they go, hey, this is all wrong. I can fix this. And I think people they get the popcorn out and they go, Gordon Ramsay's a tough bitch.
Yeah, fix me. You want to be fixed? So I don't know. Maybe we should do it. I know Chuck's. If we did this 360, I would right away. I'd be like, that was Chuck. Chuck, you know about the 360? This is a thing in business where everyone you work with or know anonymously writes a report for you.
Yes.
So you look at it and it says, you're a piece of shit. I saw you looking at my wife's tits. You always fart. You're a fucking homo.
But they throw out the curve. They throw out the like, hey, you look gay today. They throw that one out, right? They don't.
Oh, I think they just get everything.
Oh,
they just
my God.
push it by. I don't know. I think it's an outside group does
I
it. That's
see.
their thing. It's like their job.
Well, I did Jim Norton's podcast, and people call in, and so they got homeless pimp on the ones and twos going, delete that one, because they go, you got a question for Mark? And everything is like, ask about when he did this, ask about that guy he fucked, ask about that drug he did, or ask about that. And it was like, cut that motherfucker right there.
Cut this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, so we had to do a lot of...
Yeah. Well, it's the same with the Q&A. Our Q&A is from Patreon, so it's mostly good people.
That's
but you put it
true.
on Twitter, it's a lot of like, why do you suck so bad? Why do you blow? Why is your sister gay?
Exactly.
But anyways, we'll do a 360 and it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll go great. Can't wait to open that up to the internet.
Okay. I think we'd do all right.
That's basically what Reddit is. Just like 350 million people going, this is why this sucks.
Right, but they
Snow
don't have your
White.
best interests in heart.
That's true. That's true. Good point.
You know what my favorite thing in the world is? And this is what's happening. I've talked about this before. I try to avoid Reddit as best I can, but I love Plot Holes Reddit.
Oh, that's gold.
It's so fun. And I realize sometimes I like a mediocre to bad movie more than a good movie because I love plot holes.
They're a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
Better than potholes.
What happens is the algorithm, they know me. So I'm like, let me go look at potholes. And the top of it is like, Tuesdays with Stories. Is Joe List actually a homo? And then you're like this, go let me see it.
Yeah, you can't not look at the homo headline.
Yeah. But anyways.
Horrible newspaper.
We were
Homo headlines in the morning.
the box is shaped like a dick. I don't know. What am I doing here? But anyways, what was I
one
about
ads,
to
they have one AIDS.
What
All
am I
right.
about to say?
Oh,
one
plot
AIDS
holes.
is good. That's good. Don't brush over one AIDS.
Thank you.
That's
Plot
very
holes.
nice. Plot hole. So I was out in Minneapolis, and I like to go to the cinema.
Yes.
And I hope you do too. JoeListSmallBall.com, May 21st, premiering in theaters across the country. TomDustinDoc.com.
Woo, double feature.
That sounded like a gunshot.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Like a...
I think it was like a big dump trucky.
I see.
Didn't sound good though.
I think Rupert sat down.
You're hot today, baby.
I think I tore my rotator cuff.
Yeah, you were doing that the other day
Yeah,
too.
it's killing me. You know what it is? It goes, then it hurts, and the pain gets really bad, then it pops, and then it feels better. You ever had this?
No, I mean I've had nagging injuries. I got nothing but nagging injuries now.
Right. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can get the pop on Mike. Wait, it's not there yet.
All right.
Let me gear up. You keep
Well,
going.
my right shoulder's fucked up. I can only lift it this high.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be able to lift it up here, but now it's only this high.
Wait a minute. You just
a
did
bit.
it. Oh, okay.
It's an old gag.
I was trying to commiserate.
No, it's an old gag.
Oh, that's fun.
It's a good joke. Kids love it.
That's good
You
stuff.
do that to an 8-year-old, they'll blow you.
That's a little advanced for me.
That and you got to make them blow you. But yeah, you really
Shit.
that went right over your head.
Sorry, I'm in shoulder world here.
Clip that, motherfucker, right here. So, anyways, let me get right to it.
Please.
Shoulder World, great amusement park. You shrug,
Right.
cold
Get
shoulder.
confused.
Yeah, slides off your shoulder. DeRosa.
Throw them over your shoulder like a continental
Over the shoulder boulder holder.
soldier. There you go.
So, anyways, I'm out in Minneapolis. I love going to the cinema. I
Yes.
like it feels very meditative. You put the phone up your ass, you get a popcorn, you get a
Yes.
soda, you get an M&M. I love sitting there, but nowadays movies suck.
Yeah.
Except for mine. And in April, there's just no good movie. Everything comes out in Christmas time. Maybe the summer.
Right.
I like horror movies, so Halloween, you get some fun horror movies. July, maybe you get a blockbuster. I'm not really
Sure.
a blockbuster guy.
A lot of action.
Christmas, you get the good stuff.
Oscar bait.
Right. So April, it's all dog shit, but I still like going to the cinema.
Yes.
So Matt and I went and saw this movie, Drop.
Ah, The Drop.
You know about this? No, not The Drop.
Oh, that's a Tom
hell
Hardy
of a film.
joint.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good movie.
Okay, Drop.
Drop is like this guy. It's the same as fucking Carry On. It's like the guy is getting someone else to murder.
Oh, got it.
So he's texting like, "You better murder him."
I thought that was well done.
Carry On.
Yeah.
Well, Carry On's got the most plot holes ever, but it's fun. I had a
Really?
great time with it.
Carry on our wayward son. Wait. You won't give me some plots, some holes.
And Carry On?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, the whole plot, the movie hinges on him taking a dirty AirPod and just putting it in his ear. Like, if he just didn't do that, they wouldn't be a movie.
So he was just sitting there. I
So
don't
he's
remember
like,
that part.
oh, she's like, this is somebody's AirPod. He puts it in, and he's like, hello?
Oh.
And the guy's like, take this out and I'll kill you. And he's like, oh,
That's no good.
all right. He just keeps listening.
How did I miss that one?
Then in Carry On, the partner has a caravan that's just perfectly parked on Christmas Eve at the airport. Somehow he just found parking.
The girlfriend?
No, the bad guy's
Oh.
shooty guy. The
A
guy that's
shooty
like
guy.
in the van with the headphones on.
Oh,
He's got
yeah.
a gun. He has a perfect view of the lady.
Politician,
Yeah,
yeah.
he could just shoot her anytime. And then at one point, she literally has a red dot, like the laser for a gun.
Sure.
And it's on all sides of her head.
And no one caught it.
It's like a 360 around her head somehow, which doesn't make any sense. And there's many others too. Like, how does Jason Bateman get into the airport? Like, how is he in there in the first place? He stabs a guy and nobody notices. There's no
Right.
cameras. Then he drugs his friends. Oh, he spikes his friend's drink.
Yes.
Who gets fired, and he's like, "Well, I guess I'm fired for drinking on the job." But why wouldn't he just be like, "Oh no, pull up the camera. I didn't do that."
Yeah, it's a good
They
one
work
there.
in security. He could just be
Yeah.
like, no, what? That's crazy. Watch the camera. I didn't do that.
Good point. It was a fun watch, but
Very
you're
fun.
really tearing it down here.
Very fun. And then also they just like close this toxic gas bomb in a refrigerator, and it's not a problem for anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And it's gonna blow. And also he just carried the bomb on himself. How did he do that? There's a lot of wacky stuff.
I got to rewatch.
This movie Drop has even more.
Oh,
though,
really?
And it's fun as hell. And you watch a bad movie, and then you go to Reddit plot holes, you'll be rolling in the aisles laughing.
You know what you got to do?
Tell me.
Pulp Fiction, they got The Wolf. All these movies, they go out and they do a plot hole scan. They go, hey, we can't put this out. This doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. But obviously they're missing 15 of these every movie.
Uh-huh.
You got to go in. Let me see the movie first, kick the door in and go, you put the thing in a refrigerator. There's a fucking scope on her head. No one noticed. He got a best parking spot. You'd save film.
I would love to do that. I love
360.
these things like that. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I'll be the 360
You'll be
guy.
360 movie.
Yes, I like this idea. I'd love to do it, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, some of the things just don't make sense. Like
Yeah.
this movie, Drop.
Yes.
This guy's like getting the woman to kill a guy for him, but then the whole movie he's like doing crazy shit. He like kills a different guy. She like gives the piano player 20, and then he somehow gets the 20 and puts it under her food. So she's like eating her food, and she's like, "There's the 20."
Oh.
But I'm like, how did you do that? Why don't you just
Right.
kill the guy then?
Yeah, you're a magician all of a sudden.
Doesn't make any sense. And nobody's seen this movie, and nobody ever will see the movie.
No, it's not doing well.
But there's also another thing where the idea he gets this woman to kill a guy for him, to frame her. But then at the same time, he has like her kid held hostage on camera at the house.
Okay.
So if it went to trial, wouldn't she just be like, "Oh no, I killed him because he had my kid held hostage"? There's video footage of it.
Yeah, there's cameras everywhere now. That's like the 50% of plot holes. There's camears everywhere. We just check the footage.
Yeah. But anyways, it's a lot of fun. I still love it.
It's a fun time, but yeah, these movies, they get through the ringer. All that red tape, it takes 8 years to make a movie, 8 producers, $9 million, and they still fuck up.
Well, you know the greatest plot hole of all time
Please.
is in
Back to the Future.
well, there's a whole bunch there. But
Oh,
anytime
yeah.
time travel,
Time
you're
travel,
always going to have a mess.
Yeah, it's over.
The biggest plot hole in Back to the Future is at the end, he goes, Marty, you've got to come back with me. Quick, get in the car. And he grabs her and throws her in the car. You're like, you're in a time machine.
Oh, yeah.
You have a year to do it. You have 10 years to do it.
Right.
Why is he? But the whole plot
Why
of the
the
second
rush?
one is Jennifer comes along because they need Jennifer to come.
Yeah.
So he's like, everybody, get in the car.
Yeah.
But you're like, why is he rushing him? And he's like, I just got back. We're going to go on a trip.
Right.
Like, why not just let him go on his vacation? And then when he
Good
gets
point.
back, be like, all right, now let's go save the future.
We have a time machine.
You're in a time machine.
It's kind of like how superheroes are ripped. Like Superman is jacked. He's a buff dude, but he can pick up a car, but he's like, and you're like, well, which one is it? Are you a superhero? Is the car just the amount of weight that strains you?
This is a great point. You want to go in partners? Because that's a great point.
That's a good point, right? Why is he? Is he a superhero? Or is he not a superhero? Is he almost strong? You know? What is that?
It's a package.
Oh, thank God! It's a drop.
Yeah, the drop.
Plot holes.
I like the drop. That was supposed to be in Boston, by the way, but they had done too many. It's a Dennis Lehane, but they had done too many Boston dramas that they were like, put it in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we got the town. We got the
Gone Baby Gone.
yeah, the other one.
What is the other one? There's another one.
Goodwill.
Oh, the town.
Yeah, the town was big.
Gone Baby
there
Gone.
there was another one, wasn't there? The Beantown heist.
Yeah.
Caper.
What was the other Boston?
Come on, Chuck.
Mystic River.
Mystic River. That was a Dennis Lehane also. Yeah.
Okay. Give me back my son. No,
Yeah.
wait, what is that one?
That's Ransom.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Seen a lot of films.
Departed.
Departed.
No,
That's the big
yeah,
one.
that's
That
the
was that
one.
was the big one.
Oscar winner.
Yeah, Best Picture. Weird Best Picture.
Yeah, that was that's what sucks about the Oscars. They're like, we had to give him one. You're like, well, give him the best one. Give him Goodfellas. Give him Raging
know.
Bull. Give him the other one.
They got to make up for it. Oh,
Taxi.
The plot hole I wanted to talk about was, and I've talked about this somewhere before on a podcast, and Louis pointed this out to me. Midnight Run, one of my favorite movies of all time. Martin Brest. They at the end of the movie, it's revealed. You remember Midnight Run?
Sure, Grodin.
At the end of the movie, it's revealed that Charles Grodin had $100,000 on his belt.
Yes.
And so then he reveals he has and then Robert De Niro says, go to the cab. You got change for 1,000? Like $1,000 bills aren't in use.
Circulation.
But also, someone must have said, hey, if he had $100,000 in hundreds, it would have been noticeable. It would have been a 30-pound
Yeah, true.
belt. He would have been like slogging around. $100,000
Right.
is a fucking lot of money. It probably weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah, good point.
Think about 100,000 in hundreds is how many thousands? That's 1,000 hundreds?
100,000 in thousands or hundreds?
100,000 in hundreds.
It's 1,000. Yeah, it's 1,000.
Yeah, you'd have to have 1,000 bills on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be huge.
I mean, how many come in those stacks? What is that? 10? No.
No, it's probably going to be 50 to 100, but still, even if it was 100, you'd have to have 10 of those stacks.
Yeah, it's a lot of stacks.
And I think somebody at the end must have been like, hey, I just realized you can't have $100,000 on your belt. Mm-hmm. And they're like, should we make it $1,000 bills?
We'll change.
They're like, I guess so. No one will notice.
The U.S. currency for the movie.
It's such a funny idea of just having $1,000 bill like in your pocket. You're like,
Right.
oh, I dropped my wallet. I had $7,000 in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Another one, Boondock Saints is big.
Oh, that was earlier though.
Yeah,
that was like
that was
late
before the-
90s.
Before the curve.
Anyways, we haven't told
Boy,
a fucking story.
That's good stuff. We really digressed.
Yeah, I love a plot hole.
Plot holes are fun. They just keep making them. You'd think we'd fix that. AI should get a plot hole button.
Right. Well, there's an interesting one about Godfather 2.
Ooh.
This is somebody else's point, which I disagree with a bit. But Godfather 2, when they're strangling Frankie Five Angels, Danny Aiello says, Michael Corleone says hello.
Yeah.
Which then puts it in Pantangeli's head that Michael was going to kill him, and he survives. But if they were planning on killing him, why would they throw him off the scent of who's killing him? So the plot of the movie becomes like he survives, of course, and he
Right.
goes, well, Michael tried to kill me, and that's the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
But if they're killing him, why are they saying This is Michael Corleone. Gah!
Yeah, true. I
He's
guess
gonna be dead.
That's some Italian bullshit.
But I was saying maybe they're just fucking with his head, but it does feel like a bit of a plot hole.
Well, welcome back to Joe and Rana on Talk Movies here. It's good to be back.
Well, you're talking.
No, it's interesting. That the plot hole stuff is big.
I love a pee hole. They call it a pee hole, but really it's a cum hole also, right? Or is that
True.
a different hole?
Well, I think pee is more often, so that takes the cake.
Not for me. I'm coming every few minutes.
That's a lot of jizz.
All right, where you been? What the hell's going on?
Well, I got to throw this out there. First of all, I did a pull-up last night, which I think is why my shoulder sucks. Hey, folks. Tuesday Stories brought to you by Huel. Huel Hauser. Want to quit takeout? Well, try Huel. It's way faster than going through a drive-thru and so much better for you. Huel is an entire meal in a bottle. Their Black Edition, ready to drink, has 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, and low sugar. So you'll stay energized and without spiking your blood sugar. It even comes in both chocolate, vanilla, and tastes like a milkshake.
Woo.
You can't do better than this, folks. Get the vitamins, get the minerals, suck it right down in a nice tasted milkshake, and get on the go. Plus, everything's $8 million now. You go outside the house, you order in. It's all too expensive. This is healthy, quick, and a good price.
Huel.
Stop packing on the pounds and treat your body right with Huel. New customers visit Huel.com today and use code Tuesdays15 to get 15% off your first order plus a free gift. See our show notes for terms and conditions. That's Huel, Huel.com. Code Tuesdays15, all one word, for 15% off your first order and get a free gift. Thank you for supporting the show.
Folks, Tuesdays with Stories is brought to you by you know who, Sheath Underwear. The hotter it gets outside, the more often your dick and balls turn into a sweaty blob down there. Speaking of sweaty blobs, we missed you. Rupert. I almost said Shelby. I couldn't even remember your name. Get Sheath Underwear. I almost said Shelby.
You look at me. I was like, what's he having?
He's not small at all. Rupert probably. Get Sheath Underwear and stop those trips to the bathroom to mop up the sweat. Sheath has 2 pouches, one for your dick and one to put your balls in the other. That means nothing is getting stuck together, keeping things cool and separated. Why am I even reading this? You know how much I love Sheath. I have fucking 800 pairs of Sheath underwear, sports bras, dildos, everything they've ever made. I have in my bag or ass right now. They're the best. Robert Patton, Iraqi war veteran. Oh, man, I had to fart and I wanted to give it to you. God. Couldn't get it done. It's the best. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code TUESGAYS to get 20% off your first order, plus Sheath Underwear's 100% money-back guarantee. That's insane. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code TUESGAYS. Get Sheath Underwear, support the show, support your balls. We love it. It's all we ever fucking wear. That's all you need to know. You will love it also. Get a pair today.
But a lady, I got off. I'm running around doing sets, and at 4 sets, I got to pull up in the middle. And this lady walks up to me. She goes, "She's old lady with a dog, white hair." She goes, "I think you need this."
Let me take a look.
Take a look at that.
Nam myoho renge kayo.
You know what that is?
I have no idea.
That is a Buddhist chant. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. You've probably heard it.
Oh, really?
It's a famous chant. It's like to calm you down, to relax, slow down, take it easy. She's like, I run a Buddhist thing every week. You should come. You seem like hell. You want to kill yourself. Come on by.
Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is a great declaration that the boundless life state of Buddhahood exists within our lives. It is also a call to awaken others to this truth. This sounds like a cult.
Probably. Everything's a cult now. Cult 45. But, yeah, she handed me that, so.
There you go. Have you looked in?
They fucked my head up a little. I was like, geez, I got to take it easy. Old ladies are like, you got to slow it down, fatty.
Well, try it out. Chant it up a little bit. I do a lot of Buddhist stuff in my time. Tries to keep me on an even keel. But anytime someone's like, hey, you need to come to this organization and get other people to come in, that's against the principle of Buddhism.
Good
to
point.
Me.
Good point. Yeah, suck it, old bag. I'm not going.
Yeah.
You chant. Yeah, so that was just something last night. I had to throw that at you. I thought you might have been in the group.
By the way, did you hear that they named a street after Thich Nhat Hanh?
No way.
Yeah, in Manhattan.
wow, that kind of goes against his whole thing. It's like a hustle and bustle, busy street, and then this guy's like all wearing a loincloth and saying take it easy.
Well, he's changing the rules. It's gonna be a calm street now.
Ooh, I like that. Remember that Ted Alexandro bit? He's like, I don't know Chinese, but I know great fake Chinese.
Yeah.
Hang haw, ha. Yeah, whatever. He did it on Letterman, by the way.
Wow, what a great time to be alive.
What a time.
Ted had some edgy stuff.
Oh,
the rape
he was
thing.
brilliant. Yeah.
The prison rape. He goes, I think if I went to prison, I would just start raping people the first day. People are like, you see the new guy's raping people? Can he do that? He did it.
He's like, I'm done with the airline connections. What is it? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Something about gay. If I got a connected man's ass,
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
buy the direct.
Great bit.
Something like that. I blew it. All right. So let me throw this at you, your butthole, and see if it hits the walls.
Please.
Last weekend, I'm back to my road dates. We got to make some money. We got a baby. We got formula. We got health insurance.
It's brutal.
Brutal. The money is draining.
Yeah.
So I got to get back out on the road. Now I'm doing Napa, California.
Mm-hmm.
Renting a car, driving the 5 hours to Santa Barbara.
Right.
You ever been there?
I've never been, but Sarah's friend lived there, and I was told it's the beginning of Southern California. It's like the official, like, now you're entering Southern California.
Well, I got to get to that. Get you Del Mar, Boca Vista, whatever the fuck you're moving to, pack it all up and go to Santa Babs.
It's a little far.
It's a tad far, but my God, what a hidden gem. But we'll get to that. Let me stay in chronological order here.
Please.
So I go to Napa. It's a long flight. You fly to San Francisco. You get your rental car, and you drive about an hour and a half, 2 hours to Napa.
Okay.
Now, Napa is just one of these. It's like a storybook. It's sailboats and a pier and these cute houses. There's no hotels there because it's wine country. They want to keep it cute.
Okay.
Stayed in an inn.
Oh, I love an inn.
Double N. I-N-N.
I don't care for that, but I like an inn.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood. But yeah, it's I had no, so it's like an 8 a.m. flight because I'm going cross country.
Mm-hmm.
The baby was just being a cunt that night before. So I was on like 2 hours of sleep. I go, I'm sleeping on the plane. Get on the plane. You get a half hour if you're lucky. 6 hour flight. You land in San Fran. You get the rental. Then you got to drive 2 hours in the traffic. And you're like, God damn, I'm so tired. So I get to Napa and I go, wow, it's so pretty here. I check into the B&B. Bling, 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 bling. An old lady goes, are you Mr. Normand? I go, yeah. She goes, here's your key. I'm going to bed. It's like 3 o'clock. She's like, here's your key. It's a metal key. I'm going to bed. Breakfast is at 8 a.m. to 10. Coffee's on the counter. I got fresh cookies on the buffet over there. I'll see you in hell. She shows me the room. It's got the TV from the 40s. It's got like dirty furniture. It's got creaky floors. It's got the outline of a dead lady who died there.
And did you book this, or did you manager, or the club?
The
Oh, theater,
manager,
I mean.
the manager booked because there's no hotel. So this is what it is.
This is what you got.
Yeah, at first you're like, what the fuck? I just want to check in, jerk off, but I can't jerk in it here. This old lady's going to hear it and call the police.
Yeah, you hear the bed. Plus you hear the cum
Exactly.
splatter.
Oh, yeah, it's quiet in there. It's weird. So I drop my shit off and I go, I know I'm tired, but let me take a walk. I got to see Napa. So I go around, I walk around, beautiful. Everybody's not a stitch of graffiti, no trash, no crime, no nothing.
Now, this is the same as Napa Valley?
Yes.
And so Napa is itself a town. I didn't realize that.
It's its own town, and then you drive 10 minutes, and now you're in the fields with the slaves and the grapes.
Well, this thing is really on here.
It really is.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, keep it on. I think it's good for the mental.
right.
So we're out in the Napa. It's so pretty, and you see all the everybody's rich there, so everybody's like happy and good looking.
Sure.
Boo, 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 boo. Birds chirping. The sun is shining. It's like great to get out of cold, gray Puerto Rico, New York, and then you land in fucking Napa, and it's like, wow, it doesn't seem real. It's like a cheat code.
Well, California is just the great. I know everyone
beautiful.
hates it. The politics, the earthquakes, the gangs. There's no train, the electric, whatever the fuck that thing is.
Power boom. What do they call that? Sonic
Super
train. Yeah, something.
Fast train, speed train.
Speedball, speed racer. What is that?
It's called a super train.
Bullet train.
Bullet train.
No, that's not it either. There's
Something.
something else. Bullet train.
That's the one out here. Is the bullet train.
the high-speed internet,
High-speed rail?
high-speed rail.
Okay, HSR.
Something like that. Elon was supposed to do something, but then something I can't remember.
Yeah, he fucked a lady and had another kid, I think, instead.
Hoi doi.
I don't think he was an Asian kid, but
Well, whatever. It's fun. I can't stop. Won't stop.
it's a good time. But yeah, so now I'm like, all right, I got the show at 7. Got to be there at 6:30. That's my little routine. So I go, all right, it's 4:30. I'm getting a nap in. Enough's enough.
A Napa.
I know. So I go to Napa. I go upstairs, and I'm not a big nap guy, but I'm so wiped, and I just go, fuck it, turn the key, get in the creaky bed, move the old lady's body out of the way. I doze off. Phone's going ape shit. It's 6:58.
What?
I took a Napa. I took too long of a Napa. It got to me, Jerry.
Oh, Jesus.
So I go, and I had a whole big thing where I was going to take a shower. I was going to shave. I was going to clean my butthole out and floss.
Oh, boy.
And I just go, fuck it. I throw my outfit on. I run to the theater. And you get there, it's like, this theater's 800 years old. Charlie Chaplin lost his virginity in the green room or whatever.
I love those stories.
I do too. And we get there, and I gotta say, the hottest crowd on the planet. So great, sold out show in the middle of Napa. It's a beautiful thing. You're like, I love the road. I miss the road.
Oh, it's the great. So what is the market there? Is that San Francisco-y people, Bay people, or it's just kind of its own thing?
It's Bay Area, gay area. It's San Fran is a good 2 hours. So it's its whole thing, and nobody goes there.
Right.
You know, so they don't want to stay in an inn. They don't want to deal with the drive. So they come out.
That's great.
It was great. And then I told my opener, I was like, hey, he's like, here's what we're gonna do. He's like this guy Tim Young. He's a wild one. He's like, he's got energy. He's like, let's do the show, then we'll drive to San Fran, then we'll do 8 spots in San Fran, which I was like, let's do it. But that night I was like, I'm out. I got a kid now. I'm a changed man.
That's good. You need to change.
I need to
360.
change, transition. So I went back home and I just I had a sad jerk in that room and slept the night away. And then you wake up early because I went to bed at like 11. So you wake up at 7:30 in the morning and you're like, I guess I'll hit that free breakfast.
Well, especially when you're going east to west, and now with the baby, forget it. You're up at 4. The moon is out.
Right.
The devil's not around. Do you remember Matt Wayne had that joke?
Oh, yeah.
The moon is out. The devil's not around.
That was a great joke.
You can see it on the special. Take a sniff.
What was it? There's like movies in the 40s where they talk to the moon.
The music
Yes.
of the 40s was all, yeah.
That was a great bit. He also had that peanut butter bit. Remember that?
What was that one?
It's something about every commercial in the 90s was like, the peanut butter factory's overflowing, and it all explodes into the cereal.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it was he did it well.
We were doing an old bit of yours. What was the bit about when you go to kill a bug and it flies?
The roach.
That was big.
It's kind of like when you're fighting with a woman and she starts crying.
Yes.
Yes.
That was big.
It never worked because roaches don't fly here. I think it's a Louisiana thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I appreciate that. Boy, that's 80s.
Yeah.
So now I wake up and you go, well, I want that free breakfast. You know, it's part of the deal.
Uh-huh.
And they laud them. Say, hey, we got the best breakfast at Napa. Nana makes it with love and tits, and it's gonna be great. And you go, all right, great. So you go down there. And you forget it. It's like the old days. You go down there and you sit down. There's a big buffet table, and you just sit there. And then another family comes, and then you got to talk to them. And then another family comes, and now we got 3 families. And you're going, where are you guys from? We're from Dallas, Texas.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, we love our Chardonnay, boy. Beep, bop, bop. And you go, what about you guys? Oh, we're from Denver. You know, we have a weed ranch out there, and we love our Merlot. Merp, 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 merp. And you go, oh, what about you? Oh, we're from Toronto. We love our beep, beep, boop, bop, bop, Trudeau and hockey. Beep, boop,
So
bop.
what is it? It's like a long so this is like a bed and breakfast.
Yes.
So it's like a long table and you're mixed in with the people?
You have to sit there. And at first I was like, I'm not talking to these rubes. What the fuck do I care? I'm out of this town. I'm splitting. But it's so awkward that you have to talk.
Oh boy.
It's like an 80. It felt like I time traveled.
Oh jeez.
And you look at your phone, people kind of give you a stink eye, and I had a thing with a guy. I go, well, what are you guys doing? You here for the wine? I'm just trying to start a conversation. The guy goes, yeah, why else would I be here? And I go, well, I'm here for work. And he goes, don't you love when you get a guy?
Yeah, that's a great feeling. But then you're taking a gamble because then he's going to go, what line of work you in?
Well, that's how let me tell you, Fatty, that's how awkward it was. I was like, I'm a comedian.
Right.
It was so silent and weird. I had to say it because we needed something. I was like, I pulled a ripcord.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, it's tough when those. Now I have that now because I'm mixing and mingling with all the parents now because you see the same parents.
The parents.
And it's scary because every once in a while you got to be like, yeah, well, I'm a comedian, and they're like, whoa, I'm gonna look you up, and then you see them the next day, and they're not saying hello anymore.
That's hilarious.
Because it is. That's my biggest fear of having a kid.
Right.
I got to make up a job because they all went. We're following you on Instagram now, and then 2 days later you're like, hey, and they're like, yeah, dude, all right.
You got 9 minutes on eating cum.
Exactly. And if they listen to a podcast, forget it because I talk about eating kids cum, and I'm around their son going, hey, little Benny.
Betty.
But I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're joking. We're not actually eating the semen.
No, we're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's curiosity sparks. But
Nam Yaho Renge Kyo.
so I'll tell you, I never eaten French toast so fast. I shoved that right in my dick like Ally McBeal. I went up, I puked it, I got all my shit together, and I hit the road.
Yeah, so I want to ask you a side question
Please.
before we get to
Side chick.
San Bernardino. No,
Barbara.
Santa Barbara. It's all Sans and Santas out
I
there.
know, a lot of sand. No claws, though.
Well, there's probably some clause that says you can't eat your French toast too fast.
That's true.
I presented this real quick, just a quick diversion. Then I want to hear about Santa Barbara
Yeah.
because I presented this to Derek and his family, and they all dismissed me, but then they regretted it and apologized. Last night I presented this to the regs, and they thought I was nuts, but you might feel me.
Well, they're not as open-minded as me, if I can say that.
No, they're
So
not.
boldly.
They're just mean cunts of humans. And you're a nice boy, at least to me.
I'll take it.
Some other people, 360 might be rough.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like you.
My
so
family.
this is the thing. You got an option. I'm going to give you an option. I have magical powers.
Oh, great.
Are you ready?
Make my dick bigger.
Your flight, next flight, your gig, you're traveling, wherever you're going,
Oh, no.
you can just warp there.
Oh, wow. That would be huge.
No TSA, no traffic, no rental car, nothing.
Beautiful.
But there's a 30% chance you'll lose one of your arms for 6 months.
Ooh.
It's not pain. It's pain free. It's not a bloody shit. It's just a nub.
Yeah.
You get it back in 6 months, and it's only a 30% chance. But no traffic, no TSA, no screaming baby, no putting the luggage over. You just
Right.
go click, and you're in wherever, Nashville.
You
or
only
wherever.
get one transportation? Or what do
Every
you call
time.
it? Every time?
Yeah.
For the rest of your life?
Yes. You have to make the decision where you want it, when you want to use it, I guess.
Right. And the 30%, is it a one-time thing? Like, if you do it, 30% or every single
you do
time?
It's a 30%.
I wouldn't do it.
What?
I can't lose that arm.
For 6 months. You lose your bad arm. By the time you get it back, it'll be better.
That's not bad. 6 months is a long time to go no arm.
But think about how long it takes, how tired you are.
Yeah.
And 30's relatively low.
That's true. The odds are in your favor, but it's every time it's 30.
So, but you got to go to Napa
Yeah.
or wherever. Where's your next gig?
Asheville, North
How
Carolina.
about Australia?
Oh, well, now you're
Australia,
talking,
you
Fatty.
go, you're in Australia. You might have to do the whole trip with one arm.
Yeah.
One arm's not bad. Look at this.
No, I can do one arm.
Shane and Nate did their whole careers with one arm. Look at that.
Yeah, armed and
Still
dangerous.
beat off. You can still hold the mic. You can still finger your wife.
Brush
you
your
can still jerk
teeth.
off. You can brush your teeth.
Yeah, but you'd be lopsided. 6 months, you're going to lose muscle all over here.
No, you just get it back regularly.
Oh, okay.
You get your arm back.
Well, here's the thing. I would do it for the one time because the odds are super in your favor.
Yeah, you don't have to do it every time.
Okay. Then I would do it. I would do it to Australia.
Australia's that's a 20-hour flight.
Right. Now I get there and back.
Well, you got 30% each time.
Ah,
But 70% is pretty good.
that's very good. I would do it there.
If you shot 70% from the field in the basketball game, you'd be the greatest night of shooting of your life.
That's true. Yeah, I would do it there.
All right.
Australia, buckle up because I might have one arm. So come see the one-armed man do a couple of yucks.
All right. San Bernardino.
Barbara, baby.
Barbara.
So I gotta just tell you, this town, it was a 5.5 hour drive. Don't you hate? They go, it's 5 hours. It's actually 5:40.
Yeah.
But they go 5, and then that extra 40 just kills you.
Not to mention, you got to get gas. You got to get some, Chips Ahoy or
Yep.
Famous Amos. You got to get some Mountain Dew. You
You
got to
got
blow
that
a guy
right.
in a truck stop.
Yeah, exactly.
So
All
now
the
it's
things.
6:20.
All the fundamentals. So I just barreled it down there. I left at 10 a.m., got there at about 3. Holy cum stain. This place is heaven on earth. I mean, I parked the car, and you drive in, and you're like, what the hell is it? It looks like a movie set. Everybody's good-looking, hot blonde women walking around, and the beach, Jerry, and it's one of these unassuming beaches where you just walk on. It's not like, hey, this beach costs $4. Hey, that beach that's for the poor people. It's just beach.
Wow.
And it's ocean, and it's these old buildings with the pier, with the Ferris wheel, and it's kids running around, and everybody's hot and free and drinking and living it up. The girls with the fucking ice cream cone, and they got a street called State Street that they close off. You just walk down, and it was beautiful, and there's no crime. I got a haircut there, and the guy goes, you know who was in here before me? Or before you? And I go, I don't know, Mick Jagger. And he goes, Michael Keaton.
Whoa!
And I go, get out of here, you had Michael Keaton. I'm in a hole-in-the-wall barbershop. And he goes, you don't believe me, huh? Opens the drawer, pulls out a little Batman figurine, signed Michael Keaton on it.
No kidding.
And I was like, what the fuck? I'm in the same chair as the Batman?
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Did Michael Keaton show up with the Batman figurine, or does this guy have Batman in case Batman shows
That's what
up?
I said. I said, what the hell? Is he walking around with these figurines? He goes, he does.
Michael Keaton is walking around with a sack full of Batmans?
Well, maybe not a sack. Maybe he goes, I'm going to the barber today. I'll get the barber figurine.
Wow. Now,
Yeah.
can you get like a, what was that other movie? Wolfman figurine?
Birdman?
Birdman? Can I get a Birdman figurine?
Nah, I don't think you get a pick of the litter. You got to go with the figurine he's carrying.
What the hell was the ending of that movie, by the way? Made no sense.
Plot hole.
I went and saw it with, what's it called? Sam. And
Yeah.
at the end of the movie, I'm like, what does that mean? I don't get it.
Yeah, that was a wacky film.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, but the last scene, I don't get. Emma Stone, I would like to just do really naughty things to.
Yeah, that Edward Norton's not bad either.
Yeah, he's a great actor. I wouldn't want to really eat his ass so much.
I hear he's a real difficult cunt.
Is that right?
Oh, I'll send you a YouTube montage of that guy flipping out on set.
Oh, wow, okay.
He's one of these I want control guys.
Interesting.
So they have to write it. You can do Stress Factory. You write in your clause, Santa. You go, hey, no Vinnie Brand doing 40. They have to
Right.
write it into his contract, like, hey, you don't get to fuck around with the directing and the editing.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's a douche, I hear.
Speaking of this, I just did a comedy club. I won't name which one, but 360.
Mm.
And, we have riders, and my
Sure.
riders is blueberry, banana, strawberry tea,
Riders on the store.
and chocolate chip cookies.
That's a fun rider.
I went there, and they're just like this, oh, no, we don't do that. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, a lot of people don't eat the stuff, and we ended up just having all this extra stuff, so we just don't do it.
I know that club, I bet.
And I was like, oh, all right, like, that sucks.
West Coast?
I don't want to say.
All right, I know it,
Yeah,
I
West
think.
Coast, let's say. And I was like, okay. And then the MC went out and bought a bunch of fruit because I talked about it. I was like, that's really weird. And then the
Yeah.
next day, the MC, who probably makes $8 an hour,
Sure.
he came back with all like $30 worth of fruit.
What a guy.
Yeah, he was awesome. So I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But isn't that strange? Just be like, nah, we don't do that.
Yeah. I know
I
a
was like,
guy
what are you talking about?
who asked for shit and they did that to him and he flipped shit and now he doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah, it's just very strange. I was like, all right. I mean, I can get bananas and blueberries, but I'm like, says it in the thing. And they read it. They were like, yeah, no. Some other people don't do it. And I'm like, well, why do I have to suffer because these other people didn't do it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Very strange.
Well, in their defense, I've opened for a few cats who asked for like Tom, Dick, and Harry on the rider, and they don't touch an inch of it. It's just a work.
Right.
It's just a, hey, let me see if you'll suck my dick if I ask you.
Well, I like eating fruit
Me too.
backstage, and I like a cup of tea.
Yes,
Oops,
yes,
Freudian.
hot jizz. So yeah, I just got to harp on Santa Barbara, one of the most beautiful places, and they say LA's 100 miles away. We want to keep it that way.
Oh,
So they
I like
know what
that.
they got. They know, hey, we're not a bunch of queefs out here. We're not a bunch of LA cunts. Go do your TikToks, your movie business, your fake lips. We're the real deal. We're a drinking town. We're a party town. We're a beach town. We surf. We smoke weed. We get hammered. Leave us be.
Interesting. Now it's funny. Poor LA. They're like, Austin is like, don't California or
Right,
Texas.
right,
Santa
exactly.
Barbara's like, we want them far away.
Yes.
Very interesting. Everyone's like, keep this shit away from me.
Yeah. You'd think maybe they'd take a hint after a while.
I think they're trying. I think they're slowly getting the hint.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But LA has got its perks as well. So, you got to do what you got to do. Everything all right? I think I heard
It sounded like someone broke a pool cue, when you break.
Yeah.
I think so.
Now, what do you got? I'm hogging here. No,
I got nothing. Are you
Come
kidding me?
on, lay it on me, fatty.
Well, I'm all twisted and turned and whacked out because we did an episode that we lost, that we kind of re-recorded it, but I can't remember what I said on that and what I said before.
I think I remember.
I went to Minneapolis. Well, we went to the ball game. I can't remember what happened. I mean, I didn't take notes because I'm half in the bag. I'm all whacked out.
Sure.
But, Minneapolis. We went to the Minnesota Twins game. It was fun as hell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had Matt Wayne, of course, and we went and saw that shitty movie that was fun.
Was it a outdoor game? Good weather?
Yeah, it was pretty good weather. It was like 60 degrees.
Ah.
We had this thing too, where this is a problem I gotta get over because sometimes I buy tickets and I'm doing pretty well, so I want to treat. You grow up. My whole life,
Trick or
I
treat.
sat out in the bleachers with my dad. They were $6 tickets. And you're a mile away. So now you get some success, and you go, well, I'm going to change my childhood. I'm getting box seats.
Whoa!
But this is what happens with baseball.
Eating box.
You go down to the second row. I'm like, Matt, you're going to think you died, went to heaven. So you go all the way down there, but you're actually too close.
Ah, yes, I've had this.
So you're like, the player is right there, but I can't see what the hell's going on. It actually have more perspective up high.
I completely agree.
So hockey especially, but
Yeah.
baseball too. So you end up getting these seats and you go, oh my God, Matt's shitting, I'm shitting. But then you're behind the net and you can't really see. And then we just have two dipshits. They always follow you, these people,
Yeah.
right behind you that are like, they can't not say something every second.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Look at this guy. Oh, he's hitting 240. My God. And his wife goes, oh, God. And it's like weird virtue signaling sports watching.
Interesting.
Where they're like this. Oh, yeah, well, ever since we picked him up from Chicago on that 3-year deal, I know that was a bad deal. Like, they just want everyone to know
that
we
they
know the game.
Yes, they know the scoop.
And it's not like, come on, find a hole now, kid. Let's go now. Baseball, baseball. That's the stuff,
Right.
I'm yelling because I'm fun. And then I stop for 10 minutes and you go, hey, all right. good
Right.
game. These people non-stop. And I'm like, Matt hates them. I hate them. Like, does everybody hate them?
Yeah.
They go, oh, we got to get a margarita. Wait till you have one of these. They're talking to each other.
Oh,
But
God.
they're saying it. And you're like, I hate this. And I just want to, I'm like such a curmudgeon. I'm like, I want to just go up to the top shelf.
Yes.
But-
This is why people want money to get away from that queef.
Yeah, but it was just one of those ones of like, oh boy, he's got 2 home runs. He's due for a home run because he hit his first 2 the first game of the season. It's been 8 days, and you're like, is this how you talk to your wife?
Right,
You're
right.
literally just saying things so everyone can hear you say them.
Exactly. Yeah.
They want you to go, boy, you really know this team.
They're dying for that.
Right. So, but it was still fun, and then we walked around, and we went up high, and we went low. We went everywhere, and then I think someday I'm going to win a 50-50. I always buy 50-50 tickets. And you sit there and you go, I'm going to win $25,000.
Oh, yeah.
Then the number, I hate when you get a 50-50 ticket and then the numbers come out. It's not even close.
Right. That hurts.
It's like your number's 41928 and it's like 684. And you're like, fuck you. And then I get mad.
Hope is a dangerous drug there,
Yeah.
Fatty.
Shawshank. Oh, who are those 2 guys? They look like rappers. They're white
yeah.
guys, but they look like they had like, whatever.
They might be shooting something.
Yeah, maybe. But I might be shooting myself. But like I said, the shows all sold out. Such a great feeling.
What
And,
a time.
Tuesdays up the ass. A lot of lady gays, which is exciting. And I got some cookies and gift cards. It was just awesome. I told you the guy called me intelligent. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still touched.
These
And,
drunks out there.
Yeah, Minneapolis was just awesome. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened. I can't even think of anything. It was one of those weekends that was just a blast.
It's a great city. It's an underrated city. No one puts Minneapolis in the top 10 or whatever, but I was there one time years ago, and I was driving around with like the club guy, whoever they give you, and I go, well, this city's amazing. The jogging trail, hot women, restaurants are all full. It's a cool town, the lakes. And I go, how come this is not like on the map? And he goes, the winters are so bad. It keeps people away, and we like that.
Right. Everybody likes it. Well, you and I had a long dialogue a long time ago. Do you remember? I was saying Madison over Minneapolis, and you were like, "You're out of your mind." This was years ago. And
yes.
then I went back and rented a bike and cruised around the lake and the lakes and the rivers that you're used to, and I was like, "What the hell was I talking about?"
Okay. Hey, look at you. It takes a big fatty to come around and queef on your own salad.
Well, I said this a while ago, also,
That's
but
true.
you can't remember. But it's but Madison's still great, of course.
It's great.
Love the
great.
lake, love the town, but yeah, it's a one-street horse town.
Exactly. It's a cow town. They had a school shooting there not too long ago. And I thought that brought it down a peg.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, no, Minneapolis is awesome. I ran along. They have all the old factories. I ran along the river, and it's just awesome. And the lakes,
Yes.
although downtown's a little spicy.
A little spicy with the riots there from a few years back, but they got 3M, they got Sneezes, they got, what's that other one? Pillsbury. They got a couple of big
Beer, Target.
Target's
big.
Yes, Target on your back.
And the Vikings, I kept telling them, I'm like, they're going to come for the Vikings eventually.
Ah,
Those are
yes.
rapes.
Well,
Think of
they're white though, so I feel like because Pirates is still there too.
That's
They
true,
also
but
rape.
Pirates is more fun and hard. I think the
Yeah.
Viking. I'm not saying unless the PC goes the way of the dodo, but I don't know.
I know, I hear you, Fatty. The Viking is they are a mean bunch.
It's going to be like Cosby. It just comes in a ground swell.
Right.
You'll have to be the Minnesota, fart smellers or whatever.
Oh, that's a team.
That's not a bad name.
Yeah, LA Wildfires, I
I'm
would say.
trying to think of what else. I just don't have much. I didn't take notes. I came back. I'm happy to be back, and I got the movie and the thing, and I'm
You
going
got
to LA.
things working. How's the publicist treating you?
Publicist is great, but here's the problem. I'm flying to LA for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
Because I was like, let me go to LA, and then Santino's out of town. Bert, I haven't heard back from, and
Jeez.
who else is out of town? Oh, Harlan Williams is out of town. Somebody else, Bill Maher, we tried, but he doesn't care about me.
Oh, yeah, I tried
So
too.
now I'm flying across the country to do Howie Mandel's podcast.
Oh God! Well, don't touch him.
But I'll have a great time. But so if you know a pod that's big and whatever,
Oh, Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, yeah, maybe Bobby. But I
Maybe
think
Bobby.
he doesn't like me. He's got something. Does he have his own pod? I thought
He
it was just
does.
Bad friends.
Tiger Lil.
Oh,
Tiger
yeah.
Lily.
Maybe I'll hit him up. But then he said he hates me on the podcast before.
Well, this is perfect. He loves that kind of bullshitty soap opera drama shit. So just walk in and go, you hate me. And he's going to go, I thought you hated me. And now you're going to be kissing like
yeah, I
a...
don't care for that stuff.
I don't either, but
That's
that's
not my
Bobby's
scene.
bread and butter.
Yeah, well, I didn't give him a proper hello, I guess, on
Oh,
the live
yeah.
episode. But we were
Yeah.
live on air, and I said, hey, we have a lot of mutual friends, and I kept podcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you kept calling him a slanty-eyed homo or whatever, so I was just kind of quietly sitting there going, Jesus
Doesn't
Christ.
sound like me. I don't talk to Charlie that way.
But, so maybe I'll reach out. Chuck, you look concerned. What's happening? No, I'm good. Okay.
Okay, I kicked a wire at one point.
But,
Good show.
so yeah, hit me up with the LA stuff. I don't know when this comes out, but the movie's the big thing right now. I'm stressed out. I'm excited. And, everyone poo-poos the stuff, but I think it'll be fun. IFC Center,
Yes, no
April
poo-poo.
25th. No, IFC is May 21st for the special, and April 25th, Quad Cinema in New York City. The 25th, 26th, I'll be there with bells on, and hopefully it gets it as well. And by the way, I'm watching the special. It is money, this special.
I'm telling you, I saw 60 seconds in that spotlight you got on with that great jacket, the smoky room. I don't know who cut that, Federico Fellini, but man, that's a beauty.
Yeah, we got these guys, Derek and Willie, which sounds like the guys from White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, Duck Johnson.
King and the Duck.
What was that? Two black guys?
No, what are you, crazy?
Wow.
I would never.
There's two black guys
just
out in
kidding.
Queens who cut up a clip for me once. They were
No.
mucho bucioso.
No, these guys are as white as my butt cheeks, but they did Stavros' special. That's how I knew 'em.
Fat Rascal.
Fat Rascal? Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And they're called, I forget the name of
Pricey?
the company. No, they weren't pricey.
No,
They
send 'em
were-
my way.
Yeah, no, they're great. You'll love them.
All right, yeah, I need some. I got a Salacuse. We chomping at my nips. I got to get some new people.
Well, Salacuse, he really is Kramer. He's falling
is.
ass backwards into the money. He's shooting Spielberg. He's the DP
I
on
know.
Spielberg's film.
I know he's doing Schindler's 2 out of here.
Guy's never held a camera in his life. He doesn't know how to hold it. He's got it on his head. He doesn't know. He's got a lighting
he's doing
guy.
this shit. Whoa, whoa, woo.
Yeah, I mean, everyone I talk to, they're like, yeah, we tried to get Salacuse, but he's making, fucking Kill Bill Volume 3.
Right.
So, yeah, these guys were killer, just straight pros, and it looks beautiful.
Where'd you find these cats?
Stavros.
Oh, that's right.
I think they're in Austin. I don't know. My manager said these guys, they sent me. They also did, who's that other guy?
John Lennon.
No.
Nixon.
Eugene, not Eugene. What's his name?
Eugene Levy. Eugene O'Neill.
Fucking, he's really funny. He dated that fucking lady we hate. Martin Ubano. They did Martin Ubano's podcast and or special, whatever. So, anyways, they're great, and it's gonna be on the big screen.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, check it out. May 21st.
You gotta see it.
Let's go. May Planner, 21st. Tom, fucking Joe List Small Ball. It's hard to promote two things at once.
I
I'll have
know.
to re-promote when they start streaming.
But maybe it helps. Maybe one helps the other.
I think so. Well, you get the buzz going, and it makes people want to talk. They go, oh, you got two things at the same time.
Sure.
So it'll be fun, but
That's exciting. I can't wait. I'm excited to watch. It's so cinematic looking. And then you got the twofer going with the big room and the small room.
Yeah.
So check it out. And plus, you want to stay on the Joe List gravy train. You got 3 in the books, now 4. Like, stay on the saga.
yeah, it's fun.
It's like a Harry Potter.
Well, we got a nice cult following going. We
Yes.
just got to bring in the other people. So I appreciate everyone spreading the word, and I'm really grateful for all these people that come and say the nicest thing. Because you get in your head on the internet where everyone's
No,
like, you're a
fuck 'em.
fag, your comedy sucks. And then you go to the show, and people bring gift cards, and they cry, and they shake, and they go, oh, my God, you changed my life. So trying to be more in that. So come on out, buy a ticket. And the theaters, by the way, are very small. So get the tickets. It's like 40-seat theaters, 50-seat theaters.
That's going to go clean.
So that's going to be fun. And, yeah, and thank you to everyone who came to Acme. Wilbur Theater was sold out. That was insane. So you make me feel like a little sweet boy. I feel like George Bailey. I appreciate it.
You make me feel like dancing.
And, yeah, also I got Rochester coming up in a few weeks. Not a few weeks, in a few days, I think.
Oh, boy.
And Cleveland Hilarities.
Oh,
that's
another
May
banger.
whatever. Sorry, I'm doing too many plugs here. But May fucking 15th through the 17th? Or
There
is
it
it 8th
is.
through the 10th? I can't remember. One of the two. And then Atlanta, May 29th to the 31st. I'm down there to watch the Red Sox play. They're in the Braves. So I'm going down. I'm like, the Red Sox are in town. I'll go be in town also.
Maybe you can pick up a hot set if you're feeling fancy.
Well, I'm saying I'm doing the punchline.
Oh, I
Just
see,
for
I
that.
see.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole weekend so I can go see the Sox.
Oh, hell yeah. Boy, that's a run. You're living, Fatty.
I'm living a good life.
You really are. We all are. We're very lucky. I'm also in Rochester, Ithaca, Port Chester, Boulder, Colorado, San Diego,
Wow.
Dallas, Australia.
But that taking time off did not work out.
Well, I did my 2.5 months. Now I'm back in it, baby.
You did gigs all through those months.
Well, I stayed in town. But yeah, so
days.
going DC, I'm doing. I love DC.
Chocolate City.
Oh yeah, and yeah. So I'm coming to your apartment, and I'm coming in your wife.
UK, Australia.
Yes, UK, Australia, all that. Belfast, Glasgow. We're going to really do it up. MarkNormanComedy.com for tickets. Get some Bodega Cat. And, yeah, check out the Patreon, folks. We got the Splinter. We got the other stuff. All the backlog, by the way. It's
Insane.
totally worth it. I got a message today. Best Patreon in the country.
I get that all the time. I mean, I told you, Minneapolis, people were blowing me about the Patreon.
There it is. Good way to get
Chuckles.
blown. What do you got there? Choo-choo.
Check out my podcast, Fun Bearable. We are doing a live show on Sunday, June 1st at the Comedy Connection, East Providence, Rhode Island. It's going to be a Narragansett beer collaboration show.
It's meat beer or something like that? Hot dog beer?
And we're going to do, yeah, they hit us up because in their last live show, we did this big prank on our buddy Brad where we launched a hot dog cart in his name and we wrote letters across the country to different places, threatening them, challenging them, doing different things, and making them look real bad. And Narragansett Beer loved it, so they want to make their own branded hot dog seltzer. And so we're going to be selling that kind of stuff at the show. We're going to be selling a Narragansett Beer Fun Bearable brand new shirt collaboration. And, yeah, it's going to be a big summer-themed live podcast and sketch kind of thing.
Love it.
Sunday, June 1st, Comedy Connection, East Providence, Rhode Island. Go to funbearablepod.com for tickets.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also in Hattiesburg and a couple other places. So, yeah.
Hey.
Come on by, say hello, queep it up, praise Allah, and thanks for all the love. I'm gay. Comedy.